Joining us now, Lieutenant Governor nominee Eric Holcomb. Eric, thanks so much for being here.
Great to be back, Jason.
Bit of deja vu. We were here 1 week ago. You were still running for the Senate at that point, and I can only assume that Governor Pence was watching the show, saw something he liked, and then called you on Sunday night. Is that fair?
Oh, what a difference 1 week makes.
How about it? You've been through it.
A lot's happened in that time period.
You have left the Senate race, of course, to serve in this position, possibly for only 9 months. Why?
Well, it was a high honor for him to consider me and then to make the ask. I was running for the United States Senate for the very same reasons that I'm trying to help on this front. It's a little closer to home, so I wouldn't have to get on an airplane as much, but I will be traveling the state just as much as I was when I was running for the United States Senate, or if elected as the next United States Senator. So I am all about helping move this state onward and upward, and we have the right trajectory, and anything that I can bring to assist, I'm all in.
Shortly after accepting the position, Todd Young's candidacy came into question over a signature issue. Do you still take this position if it ended up only being a race between you and Marlin Stutzman in the primary?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was no gaming this thing out. This was about serving the state in this capacity. And when the offer came, I was actually I just saw Marlin and Todd and myself were at a Lincoln Day dinner up in Cass County, Logansport, and about 30 minutes prior to the Super Bowl kickoff, the governor called, and I was in the town of Burlington, Indiana, and stopped and got out of the car, and we had a good discussion. And then the next morning, Monday morning, we met and kind of made it official, and then Tuesday was the announcement, and here I am again.
During that announcement, you, the governor, Lieutenant Governor Sue Ellspermann, said that this had nothing to do about politics, 9 months before the election. A lot of Democrats, though, some Republicans, say that this was about pushing Sue Ellspermann out the door.
Yeah.
What do you say to them?
Nothing could be further from the truth. And I'm going to refrain from going down that political road. I've got my eye on the ball. I have a high responsibility to serve the taxpayers once sworn in. And I have 6 agencies that I need to take responsibility for that I'm passionate about. This is right down my strike zone when you're talking about ag and defense and energy and community and rural affairs and homeland security, tourism. I know a little bit about wandering around Indiana. And so I'm focused on that. Anyone that knows Lieutenant Governor Sue Ellspermann knows that she is also passionate about higher education. She came from that and has served it. She's been a trailblazer, but served this state most recently as lieutenant governor. But she will be a perfect fit pursuing her dream.
Also, at that introductory press conference, the governor said that he and the lieutenant governor would have some policy discussions and debates behind closed doors, at least. What issues are you going to debate the governor on behind closed doors, out of the spotlight, and are civil rights protections for the LGBT community one of those issues that you're at least going to talk about?
One of the things that attracted me to Governor Pence, and I've known him since 1988. We both attended Hanover College, and I, in fact, back in 1988, invited him to come off the trail at the time and speak to a dinner crowd, and he was gracious enough to do that. So I've known him for a long time. During these discussions and watching him in the past, I'm encouraged that he wants a lot of opinions around the table, and that's who I am. I said at the outset of my previous campaign that I wanted to attract folks of different backgrounds and perspectives and minds. That's healthy for discussion. And so what I think that I can bring to this is kind of a long view, kind of a context about where we were as a state, but not get bogged down in the past. Be able to defend our actions that we've taken, but where are we going and how are we going to get there? And so, yes, I've had some experience in the governor's office over, former Governor Mitch Daniels' 2 terms, and I expect to have the very same discussions. Everything's on the table to discuss. It's our responsibility to know every side of the argument, so to speak, and then lead. And so I would say everything is on the table to discuss, and I think he wants it that way.
A few seconds left. Besides going through all the binders that you're going through right now, your biggest goal over the next 9 months?
Well, to be prepared to hit the ground running, and then to make sure that when I'm sworn in, and then to finish the session strong, and then to finish the year out strong, so that ultimately you're correct that politics will have a role in this because we have a campaign right around the corner. The fall will be here before we know it, and we'll be prepared for that. But I want to make sure that Indiana, as does Governor Pence, is moving forward so that we maintain our AAA bond credit rating, and that we have our reserves at the proper level, and that we're still known as that jobs magnet, and we're attracting folks from all around the world that know Indiana is a great place to invest and grow your business.
Lieutenant Governor nominee Eric Holcomb, thanks so much for being
Thank
here.
you, Jason.
Good to
See you soon.